Surfer's Post. We're going to be showing you today how to post your images and text over on our blog here, and how to do it properly inside your stuff. You should already be registered. You should have a username and password. If you don't, go watch the video above. It'll tell you what to do to get one. Okay, so let's get going. We're at our homepage here, and we got to go to our blog, because that's where we're going to have to sign in to put in our information once we're registered, and it's also where you register at. If you haven't registered, you register down below here, but we already have, so we got a username and password. Let's put it in here. Okay, and when we log in, it's going to take us over to your part of our WordPress interface here. And this is where I designed this whole blog at, not right here. This is your personal part on our interface on our server. What you want to do, if we're going to do a post here, and we already been in here where we changed our password at, you remember profile. Today though, we're going to work on post, so let's click on post. Okay, and within our profile, you'll notice that there are all these posts in here. We're in the edit mode, so if we want to come in and edit it, right here, the grayed out mode. Okay, and the only ones we're allowed to edit is the ones that we've done, because this is our interface, so we can edit and delete them and view them and do stuff, and the other ones we can just view. We can't control them. Okay, but we want to add a new post today, so let's go to add a new post. Okay, it brings us right over here to our control panel. This and our HTML editor is what this is. This is an HTML editor, and it's used for design and building code and websites and stuff. It's real simple to use. You're not going to have any problems here. This one has a visual mode on it, and this is where you can see everything. If you click on the HTML over here, it takes you over here and shows you all the code once we've developed it, all the back-end code. You're not going to be using that too much here. Most of the time, visual will be just fine for you. Okay, and also over here, the only buttons that are going to pertain to the images and the text are going to be from here over. That's all you're going to be concentrating on. We have a bold button, a italicized button, a strike through, it strikes through letters, a couple of bullets here, quotations. As in Microsoft Word and other projects, this centers aligns left, this aligns center, this aligns right. You can hyperlink something here, unhyperlink it there, and things such as that. All these down here for a video for posting videos, which we'll discuss in another video series tutorial later. So don't pay any attention to these for this one. And that's what we have there. In order to use any of these bolds, italics, or centered, you have to be highlighted your material down here below your post. Okay, and as we're posting, we can preview and go check on our post. We can save it as a draft and work on it later. And when we're all done, we publish over here is where we publish it at. So let's get started. Let's add to our new post here. Let's call it Surfing the Outer Banks. It's going to be the name of the title. Surfing the Outer Banks. You want to put in a title here for each one. Banks. And then we're going to come down into our little editor here, and we're going to left click over here, and we're going to put some information. I like to lay it out nicely so it looks good in the blog. You should try to, and you'll get better at this because it just looks better in the blog than just a bunch of jammed in text. Surfer, and we're going to call it Brent Wells. Brent Wells. Okay, and then we're going to put in a location, LOCATION, and we're going to call it Cape Hatteras, Hatteras, HATTERS, and comma, Lighthouse. Okay, and then we're going to put in a date here. Let's see, a date. Okay, and we're going to call it a 8/14/09. Okay, now we put all that in. Let's go preview here and see what we're looking like. You always want to preview your stuff to make sure it's looking good and it looks good within the post and not all messed up, And when you preview, it opens up a new tab up here. Here goes our old page, here goes our new page. In order to get back, all you do is X out this tab, and you're back in here in our HTML editor here. We're in our visual mode once again. Okay, so let's add the picture now. Let's right click on here, left click down, enter our cursor down, and up here's where we add our picture. It says add an image. This over here is for add a video. Don't ever use this. Always use these when we get into our posting videos. Never use this. But let's add an image. Go over to our add image. We'll left click on it, and it'll allow us to choose from our computer, from our files, and go to our pictures wherever you're located out on your computer. Search them in your drop down menu here, or open up your desktop and search them down from there. Let's add a picture. Let's add this picture right here. Okay, we're going to left click on it 2 times, and then it uploads it, and we can put in a title here. We're going to call the title of it The Lighthouse. Okay, you can name the surfer or whatever you want to put in here for the title. Okay, you can do a caption, a description. You can put in a description, hot days, or however you'd like to describe your photo, about it, who it is, where it's at, whatever you'd like. Okay, and then down at the bottom we got some other options here. We want it centered, none. We can center it left. We can position it left, we can center it, we can position it right. I'm going to leave it none for now, but I am going to make this a large photo here, 450 pixels by 337. It's the largest you want to make on this blog. Anything else is probably too bigger. You can stretch it and make it bigger, that's okay, but usually this is a good size to go with. So now let's insert this image in the post, hit insert in the post, and now it's in our post. And we see it here in our visual HTML editor. If we go over to our code and look, HTML, this is what it looked like. This is the image right here, actually. Let's go back to visual. Okay, and let's go preview our post in real time here. And this is what our post will look like. It's that easy, cool. We're pretty much done. But I don't like this, so I'm going to make it a little wider. Let me X out this tab here. Exit out, we're back in. I can click on the image in visual, and I can drag with this little icon over. And usually that works fine. I have trouble dragging it down. Okay, so let's go preview the post. Okay, we made it wider. Great, it looks good. It's actually tucking over under here a little bit on this side, but it looks great. So that's one way we can change it. Let's X this out and go back to our editor. Okay, another way we can change it, the way I like to change it, and stay with me here. We're going to go to the HTML code. This is the image, and there's only a couple things in here you need to change the size of the picture, the width and the height. Make sure you don't get rid of the quotations. We're going to change the width, which is 651 right now. It's blowing out the side anyways, and you can't see it. So let's change it back. Let's make it like 350. Okay, and let's make the height like 250. It's going to be pretty small again. We're changing it drastically. But we can size it right here. That's all you need to do over in here. You don't need to be changing anything else unless you know what you're doing in the HTML mode. So we've changed it to that. Let's go to our visual. And we're seeing it's much smaller in our visual. Let's preview it on our website. Okay, great. It looks great. Okay, so that's what we wanted. Now let's X this out. X out this tab and go back to our editor. Let's add in one more picture right here real quick. Click to the right of the picture. Enter the tab a couple times. And we're going to put a surfer is me, and location LOCATION. We're going to call it Cowboys, COWBOYS. Then we're going to enter the cursor down one more time. We're going to come up here a little bit, and we're going to go to our add an image right here again. We're going to add an image. We're going to select from our files once again. We're going to choose an image here. It loads our image. We put in our title here. We then come put in our description. We come to the bottom. I'm going to center this one right this time, and I'll show you that it'll move it right. And I'm going to make it like a medium picture here. It's going to be close to the size of the other one. It's going to be 300 by 225 pixels. Let's insert this image into our post. Okay, it looks good. It inserted to the right, which looks kind of off. You wouldn't want to do that, but just showing you how those sizing options and centering options work at the bottom. Let's preview the post. This is what it looks like right here. Actually, it looks pretty good. It puts the Surfer's Post to the left. I like it because it puts a little logo to the left of it. That's cool. And I insert this automatically. into every post at the bottom. Let's X out this tab. We're done. We like the preview. We like everything. Let's publish. Publish. Okay, you'll get this weird stuff here. Just back up. Use your back button. Back out of that. Okay, let's go to visit the blog. We can go view the post in live time right here. Let's visit the site here. Okay, it looks great. Our post is in there along with the other post. You're on top because the last to post is the first on top. And that's how easy it is, guys. Good luck. Try to keep your post clean. And we will see you in the next tutorial. On posting videos. We look forward to seeing you. And see ya.